a reefer 5 foot long. A mighty length but not too strong. You'll be high but not for long. If you a viper.
Good day, tokers and tokettes and non-toking lovers of liberty. I'm Radical Russ, and it's time for the new Viper Hour. Our look at the early 20th century reefer jazz culture. Good evening, tokers and tokettes. It's 8 p.m. on a Monday night, and that means it's time for the new Viper Hour here on 420radio.org. Our celebration of the best early 20th century blues, jazz, and swing. Take two. Celebrating the...
Dreamed about a reefer 5 feet long. Mighty immense but not too strong. You'll be high but not for long. If you a viper.
Good day, tokers and tokettes and non-toking lovers of liberty everywhere. It's time for the new Viper Hour. I'm your host, Radical Russ Melville. Thanks for joining us here at our look at early 20th century reefer jazz culture. And as we do in the summertime months, we take a look away from the music and into the movie theater. From 1930 through the 1960s, there were a series of propaganda films meant to dissuade the youth from the sins of the flesh, sex, drugs, and rock and roll. On tonight's edition of Movie Night here on the new Viper Hour, we're going back to 1954, a movie that's 60 years old, telling us the tale of some young female juvenile delinquents. Join us now as we show the 1954 classic, Girl Gang. It's Girl Gang, starring Joanne Arnold and Timothy Farrell, and a cast of a bunch of people you've never heard of, most of whom are probably dead. This was produced under the personal supervision of George Weiss, so it's got that going for it. Robert C. D'Artano directing. Here they are, the young girls standing by the side of the road. You know, skirts like that, they're up to no good. Aha! Here comes a young man in a wood-paneled convertible, picking up the two hotties by the side of the road. Ooh, so fetching, so alluring. Now, two other girls in another car, following behind. The blonde girl sets the trap. She's got the driver's attention. Come the other two girls. The ambush is ready. The two girls in the convertible await the other two girls, who are pulling up now. Oh no, he's completely cut off. See, it's interesting how we have all the sound effects, but none of the voices. Or the George Weiss and his personal supervision seem to forget the vocal tracks there. The girls pull a pistol and knock the man out and steal his wallet. A typical heist by the side of the road. Just can't trust two hitchhiking girls anymore. Oh, and they steal his car, too. That's good. A bunch of criminal ne'er-do-wells. They make their way to the secret lair, where perhaps there will be a vocal track. Really bad Foley work. There's like no birds chirping or any other outdoor noises but the car and the passenger side door. The driver's side door doesn't seem to make any noise when it shuts. It's another one of those silent doors there that they're going in.
Come on in, girls. I'll tell Joe you're here.
Yeah, tell him to hurry. It's very important.
Hi, kids. What gives?
All right, just blazing a few weeds.
Blazing a few weeds. That reminds
Gotta
me.
revitalize my system. You kids joining in?
Yeah, let's make it a tea party.
Can't do it. We're here on business.
Yeah, just dragged in a new deal.
Got another car for you.
A real slick job, too.
Where's it at?
Outside on the lot, of course.
How many times have I told you kids not to drag a hot car out here?
We need money fast, that's why.
Better go down and take a look at it before the owner comes around and claims it.
Incidentally, how'd you kids get the car?
Well, we just laid the driver to rest out on the highway.
How many times have I told you, no rough stuff?
I only touched him lightly.
Yeah, he must have been the weak tide.
Why bother with details, Joe? We get them. You buy them.
How many times do I have to tell you kids? How many times?
Come on, let's go out and look at the car. Okay, boss.
Don't forget, we want a quick deal.
Just as Jack and I are snug as two fleas on a camel's back, you gals gotta barge in and take him away from me.
He'll be right back. He only went outside to look at the junk heap we brought in for Joe.
You must be loaded. Let me
Quality acting.
your weed.
Go ahead. Anything else you want?
Quit crying. We'll make it up to you as soon as we get some money from Joe.
Joe promised to put me next to a good deal, too.
Yeah? Tell us about it.
I ain't talking right now.
Meanwhile, outside, where there are no vocal tracks,
The car looks okay. Drive it over to Bud's garage and come right back. Okay, boss.
love how that was dubbed in with their backs to us, so we couldn't see their mouth move.
What? $200? Well, that's nothing for that car. We gotta split that 4 ways.
We can sold ourselves and get 4 times that much.
Oh, no, you can't. It's a hot car. I gotta give it a new paint job and change the serial numbers on the engine. Then I have to practically give it away to get my dough out of the deal.
Yeah? And you take our money back as soon as we get it from you.
You sure got us coming and going.
Oh, let's forget the whole thing. Tomorrow's another day. Here's your share, and let's stop beefing.
This'll just about last me 2 days. Here, take some money. I want a shot.
By the way, you owe me $8. I'll take that, too.
Let's load up if we're going to the cellar.
Hey, how about me? When do I get to join the Cellar Club?
Anytime now. Joe tells me you're being a regular gal these days.
Okay.
Yeah, Joe, why not come along with us? You know, you're always welcome.
Sorry, girls, can't do it. Gotta watch the joint. You know, you never can tell when business will drop in.
No sticks for me. I want another shot. Harem, that is.
Okay, I'll have Daisy take care of you. Let's have your money, girls. Come on.
Reefers for the
All
girls,
right, on your way.
but
Come on your way. I'm busy here.
fourth girl wants some heroin. It's pretty typical. Well, for $50 each, they should be able to buy a whole bunch more pointy bras.
Say, Joe, how about a couple sticks on the cuff?
Sorry, honey, can't do it.
Oh, come on. You can't be that mean.
Oh, it's you.
Sure he
Hello,
can.
Doc.
Sorry, we're outside. We don't have any microphones out here.
I'll give you my word. I'll pay you back just as soon as I get some money.
Your word don't mean a thing. As it is, you're getting too many of these on the cuff. Come to think of it, you owe me 10 or 12 bucks already.
I can't help it, Joe. I just gotta have it. It's gotta where I don't feel these things anymore. I gotta have 5 or 6 a day to keep me going.
Anyone would think you're an old timer.
Could be. How was I to know it'd get you so fast?
Say, what's going on around here? Kid parties?
As if you didn't know.
Oh, I just thought I'd ask.
They're, grown-up kids.
You don't say.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, Joe's educating one of them right now.
It always kind of makes me just a little nervous. Say, you haven't got a little drink, have you?
Wow, we got
I guess so.
booze and heroin,
As long as you don't ask me for money
reefers.
on top.
Come to think of it, I could use a little of that now, too.
Don't you worry, honey. I'll show you something stronger. Something make you wish you never seen marijuana before.
You mean it?
Sure do.
Well, you're a swell guy, Joe. I knew you wouldn't let me down.
There's the sex part. That's how she pays for her sticks.
Oh, hello, Doc. Come on in. Good doc's always handy to have around.
Always been competent, haven't I?
June, I want you to meet Doc Bedford. Old Sawbones here is a regular guy.
Oh, we've met before, haven't we, Doc?
That is, professionally.
You're okay, Doc.
Say, how many bosses do you work for anyway?
Why get around? Glad to be of service, you know.
Come to think of it, you can be of a little service right now.
What is it, boss?
I want you to show June here how to use the needle.
Why, she's only a kid.
From what you just said, it seems you'd met before. Professionally, that is. That ought to take her out of the kid bracket.
That was medical. This is different.
Did I ask for an opinion?
Each day you give me the dirtiest jobs. I don't feel like breaking a kid in on a habit.
The way you talk, anyone would think you're about to get your license back.
Oh, you needn't bring that up. That makes me nervous. And besides, it's only a piece of paper.
You're getting kind of particular all of a sudden, aren't you?
Why pick on me? You sell that stuff. Why don't you show them how to use it?
All right, give me a clean needle and I'll show her how it's done.
Yeah, see?
Mighty handy way of carrying your equipment. I know. Just in case of emergency. Now get out. If I need you, I'll call you. Go on, get out of here.
Is this something really good?
Nothing like it. First thing you know, you'll want nothing else but.
For the life of me, Daisy, I can't see what makes you hang around Joe. He doesn't even pay any attention to you. His mind's on kids, like the one he's in there educating now.
It isn't Joe I'm interested in. Just that hanging around this joint makes it easy for me to get what I need.
Too bad, Daisy. You're a good kid. Why'd even help you try and break the habit?
It's too late, Doc. You saw that kid in there with Joe. Well, not long ago, I, too, was listening to Joe.
Don't break the fourth wall.
That same
Stop
room.
looking at the camera.
Always be sure and have the needle as clean as possible. Now pay close attention, June.
I'm watching.
Oh, so it's like an instruction
Heroin
guide.
is sold in capsules.
Thanks
A
for
lot
showing
more
us.
expensive than marijuana. When you need it, see me.
I got you, Joe. You're a regular guy.
Be seeing you, Daisy.
So long, Doc.
Uh-oh. Doc's gone outside, where we have no
Hi,
microphones.
Doc.
Can't answer, Doc. You're facing the camera.
Here, hold this. You dissolve it in a spoon with a few drops of water.
Yes, go on. It's like a guide. Train spotting wasn't this detailed.
Then you heat the drug with a match. You then absorb it into the hypodermic like this. Put your leg up on the couch. You inject the stuff under the skin. On a girl, the leg is best. Few will get to see the needle marks.
Thanks for the handy tip. Uh-oh, harp music. That can only mean one thing. A really good high.
Well, after that, Aaron, and the long walk back, I guess I earned myself a joy pop.
Yeah, give me a chance to offer. As a matter of fact, I had you in mind. Come on in the kitchen, I'll fix you up. What'd they say over at the garage?
Oh, it's a hot car, all right. They'll have to give it a paint job real fast and switch numbers on the motor.
I wouldn't worry about it if I were you. Bud's got customers waiting just for a job like that.
It's the most clean-cut, employed heroin users I've ever seen.
Seem to know your stuff, right in the vein.
Yep, I like my drug to act faster and work powerful. That's why I go in for hitting the mainliner.
A little too much water there. Pour a little water out.
Yeah. You have to make sure we do this right here.
Okay. There you go.
See, we promoted June into a customer for the heavy stuff. She'll have the habit and have it bad in no time at all.
That's not for you to say.
June is a nice kid, but she'll soon be as bad as I am. She'll find out it takes a lot more money.
I wouldn't worry about it if I were you. Girls can take care of themselves very nicely, a lot more so than men.
You don't have to tell me. I know it as well as you do.
Uh-oh, more harps.
Say, by the way, Jack, it's been quite some time since you brought me a greenhorn. I could use a few new customers.
June, I'll have a couple for you tomorrow. They're school kids.
Do I ask questions?
This guy just mainlined heroin and he's just...
Don't forget June. She's
well, see you later, Bob.
New habit too, thanks to you. Come on. Oh. All right, we can come back tomorrow.
Okay. Hold on, I'll ask Joe. Hey, boss. Jack on the phone wants to know if it's okay to bring over a couple of dudes.
Sure, tell them to bring them over before they change their minds.
Right. Hello, Jack? Boss says it's okay. No. Nobody here but Joe and I. Bring him over anytime. Bye.
Uh-oh, outside. Once again, no microphones. Oh, yes. Let's be outside in the quiet here. The completely quiet outdoors of Girl Gang, 1954. No birds, no cars, no wind.
Here's your gang, boss. Susan wants a shot. I'll take care of her in the kitchen.
Good. Jack?
Hi, boss. I want you to meet Wanda and Bill here, pals of mine. Sorry we're late, Wanda.
My pals, too.
Pleasure, I assure you. Wanda and I have been getting acquainted while she was waiting for you. Say,
she said that the waist on my pants is the highest she's ever seen.
They're not too young for you, Joe. Besides, they've never tried anything before.
Well, that's just wonderful. Make yourself at home. Sit down.
We've never tried it before.
I'm not afraid. I'm ready to give it a try.
Well, let's get down to business.
All right, let's all do heroin.
Sure, I got money.
Don't worry about me. I always have money. My folks, well,
You've never seen so many heroin users in ties before,
That's
have you?
interesting to know. I'll mark you down as a preferred customer. There are your weeds.
Just one for Bill and Wanda.
Oh, I almost forgot. Beginners.
Take it easy, Joe. They'll soon be regular fellows, however.
Just to show you kids that you're welcome because you're newcomers, when you leave, I'm going to give you one apiece on the house.
Gee, thanks a lot. That's swell.
We appreciate it, mister.
Drop it. Call me Joe.
Joe's a regular guy, kids. Hey, Joe, I can use a weed later. How about a joy pop? I think I've earned it.
Yeah, me too, Joe. I think I can use a mainliner.
Sure, I'll put it on the cuff. Those things come high. Be right back.
Let's blaze them right away. But watch out, kids. Since you've never tried it before, you'll hit the ceiling.
Yeah, I'll steer you on how to do it.
Hold it, kid. Hold it.
Hold it, hold it. Hold it.
Just hold it a second. Just like a couple of old timers. It'll be easier on the next drag.
Take another puff. It'll help. Just go easy at first.
Not bad.
I'm beginning to like it.
Oh, just be a couple of old timers like us pretty soon.
Yeah, and I want to join the cellar club, too.
It's got 'em.
Well, they're tuned in from now on.
Say, how about you fellas? I don't see you smoking.
Oh, don't worry about us. We go in for something a little stronger.
You don't say. I got to find out about that.
All right, you will soon enough. When the right time comes.
I'm satisfied with this. It's all I want.
Come on, Jack. Let's find out what's keeping Joe all this time.
Yeah, we'll see you later, kids.
Take your time. Take your time.
So they have the same harp music for getting high on heroin as they do as getting high on marijuana. Meanwhile, back in the kitchen.
Good thing you're ready, Joe. My nerves are beginning to get the jumping jives.
You didn't think I was going to give you a joy pop in front of those dumb kids, did you?
Before you know it, those kids won't be so dumb.
Just make sure you don't take too many of those mainliners.
Only when I need them. I gotta be going. Feel like a million.
Hey, aren't you gonna wait for me?
No, you better stay and take care of the kids. They gotta find their way home. Maybe I'll be back by then.
Yeah, you better stay. I want to talk to you.
What about?
About that job you wanted to go on. Remember, these shots cost money. Got it all set for you to work at Brown's real estate office.
That old fossil?
Easy job. All you got to do is answer the phone and watch the front office.
Yeah, what else am I supposed to do?
Nothing much. Just keep borrowing from them a little each day. $4 or $5. Enough to pay for some of these shots you need.
Sounds boring to me.
Not for long. Time will come when I'll tell you to do better. That guy's got dough.
Okay, Joe. Anything you say. You're a regular guy. Hey, you kids gonna remain here?
What time is it?
It'll soon be 7. Joe says you may need the room.
Quit beefing. We're staying. How about a few more Mary Janes? You too, honey.
Yeah, bring in the crowd.
You better call your ma, Wanda, so you don't get into trouble. Tell her you're having supper with me.
My ma doesn't worry about me. She has lots of friends. Wealthy people always have lots of friends.
Just the same, you better call your ma.
No, you call. She might believe you. I'm dizzy.
Okay, leave it to me. I'll tell her.
High as fuck.
I want to thank you for bringing in the new customers. You're a swell gal and I like you. Anytime you want a favor, ask me.
Thanks, I'll remember that.
Say, that Wanda's quite a gal.
You just keep away from her. She's too young.
If that's true, she's starting early. Weeds today, shots tomorrow.
Hey, I thought you were on my side.
I am. I like you.
Say, mister, I got a phone call to make. Got a dime?
Out of money?
You don't expect kisses for nothing.
Well, yeah, only a dime? That's quite a deal. It's probably less insulting for you to give them for free, lady. Ah, rotary phone. She kids back in the day.
Come on, go sit over in that chair. Come on.
Hey, sweetheart.
Won't do yourself any good acting that way. Be nice and you'll go places.
Well, you frightened me.
I didn't mean to.
Don't you worry, Mrs. Johnson. We're going to have a swell dinner. You don't mind?
I thought you were June's pet.
Well, just pet, that's all.
I'm sorry.
That's better. Here. This ought to make us pals.
Gee, thanks a lot.
Gee, thanks a lot. Now let's make out.
No, Mrs.
Joe's
Johnson,
getting it
there are no
everywhere.
boys with us. I know you won't be lonely. I can hear you have company. Goodbye. Oh, it's you. Hello, Doc.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I can tell. You're all hopped up. You've just had another shot.
So what of it, Doc? Be sensible.
Where's Joe?
In the room with a couple of kids.
Kids. Hello, Joe.
Oh, hello, Doc.
What's this frothy little thing? I haven't seen her around the joint before.
Now, this is Wanda. She's new here. Had her sticks today for the first time. Can't say she's green anymore.
Hello, Wanda. Sweet name.
Yep.
Say, what's this refuse doing here?
Oh, that's Bill.
For a moment, I thought the garbage collectors were on strike.
Say, Doc, how would you like a good stiff drink?
Say, that's what I come in here for.
Then how about you and Joe going out in the kitchen while I take care of Wanda?
Think we can try for the cellar club soon?
I'm ready whenever you are. What about Bill here?
We got to include him, or he and his folks might make it too much for us.
Okay. I'll talk to Dot and the other girls. Say, would you happen to have some money you could loan me?
Sure. I can always talk my folks out of money.
I'll pay you back.
Forget it. It's yours for bringing me here. But don't tell any of the others.
What a lightweight. Again, it's completely silent outside. Doors don't even make noise when they close.
Just a minute there. Before you gals can go any further, you should know that there are certain initiation requirements.
Yeah, I know all about it.
All right, what t-shirt contest? Hit it.
You promised I could join the regular smoke.
Hey, you're advancing pretty fast, honey, but I still don't think you know about these certain requirements.
Well, you know I've wanted to belong for a long time.
It isn't quite as simple as that. Not many girls belong to our gang. You see, we sort of choose them.
You mean you don't want me?
Well, that isn't it. You make the requirements, you belong to the club.
Well, all right. What are these so-called requirements?
Well, you have to make love to 5 boys who belong to the club.
All right.
Oh, well, that's easy enough.
Maybe you didn't quite understand.
No, all at once.
I mean make love to each one, intimately.
You mean have relations with 5 boys? Oh, I don't think I could.
Well, you'll have plenty of free smokes from the boys, and you won't even know it. We'll see that the boys are not all around on the same day.
Did you do that? Sure. Flo, Jessie, and Betty, too?
Why, certainly. Every girl that's a member.
Well, I'm game. I guess if you kids can, I can, too.
That's the girl.
All right, here comes the wild sex orgy. And you know marijuana makes you play piano fast. We learned that from Reefer Madness. Girls, 6 guys. I think I saw a video like this once. So they don't have these great heroin, marijuana, sex gangs anymore. There ought to be a meetup for this. See, this was to show the audiences in 1954 the wild, wicked depravity that was going on. So you got these girls in sweaters and bobby socks, smoking reefers in a room, listening to a guy play piano. Boogie woogie rag. Ooh, the depravity. It's not exactly a Nelly video. And he's not exactly Count Basie. It was like the longest single shot scene. But we can see some girls' knees, so it's gotten wild up in here. Uh-oh, now the dancing has begun. Two couples dancing. Oh yeah. It's a freak fest up in this place. It's funny to me how they waited so long before they started dancing, and now we got some action in the shot. Piano player never gets to dance. Oops. Hasty edit. Because this scene needs to be longer. Remember, folks, in 1954, people sat in a theater and watched that. Uh-oh, harps. There's a couple getting loaded on reefers. Private business. Keep out. There they are, smoking reefers. And there they are, smoking reefers. And somehow this was supposed to scare the parents that, oh my God, there's kids making out, dancing, and smoking marijuana. Yeah, we need more parties like this in the cannabis community, I think. Oh, the light's on again. Keeps blinking over the private business door.
I'm scared. I hope nothing goes wrong.
Don't you worry one bit. Doc Bedford's on our payroll.
Yeah, we see that he gets a bottle every so often.
We're well organized, if you ask me.
Guess I'm not as tough as I thought.
Here, honey.
It's the best
Smoke
reefer
this.
ever.
It'll calm your jumpy nerves. Gee, thanks.
Come on, jerk. I didn't come here for nothing. I gotta be initiated.
Oh, no.
That's what the private business is.
Yeah.
No.
When the light is on, the boinking is going on. I got it.
This is beginning to cost me $6 and $8 a day. I need money and I need it bad. I'm desperate, Joe. I didn't know I was going to graduate to this stuff.
They all do, honey.
Well, what about that job at Brown's Real Estate?
I'll talk to you about it right now, but first you need a shot to sort of calm your nerves.
I know I've got the shakes, Joe, but I haven't any money.
Don't let that worry your pretty little head. I'm not going to charge you. I thought we were pals.
Joe gets it all. Once again, the detailed instructions on how to heat up the heroin, fill the needle, and inject it. See, I can't imagine this was scaring anybody, though, because, I mean, everybody's wearing ties, got nice watches, the house is nice, they all have jobs, they're having a lot of sex. Yeah, this is terrible. Although, maybe that high-waisted pants, maybe it causes the high-waisted pants. That could be a problem.
Do I have to see Brown today?
No. No, it's too late today. You can see him tomorrow.
Here's the $6 you wanted.
Remember, Mr. Brown, it's only a loan. I promise to pay you back.
That makes $18 in 3 days. You won't have much coming when payday comes.
I have so many bills to pay it. It's just terrible being a poor working girl.
I'm only glad to help. You're a nice girl, June.
Why, thank you, Mr. Brown.
Well, that's a sexual harassment suit today. Oh. Speaking of.
I could be awfully good to you, Mr. Brown. I'm just full of loving.
I bet you could, too.
Say about $50 worth?
You talking about money?
Oh, let's call it a loan. I still have bills to pay, and you'll get your money back.
I wish I knew what those bills were for. You already owe me $30.
You mean I'm only good for $30?
No, honey, I didn't mean that. But this will make it $80.
Please don't. I'm already falling in love with you.
Good girl. Find a sugar daddy. Shake what your mama gave you.
I'll get the $50 later.
No, I won't play that way. I want it now.
I see what you mean. I'll get the money from the safe.
All right. Time to pay the rent. Doing it right in the doctor's office, too. You gotta love it. Pointy bra. A granny slip. It's 1954. Oh, yes, you're closed, Doc. You're definitely closed. You're dropping $50 on a heroin user. course, the doctor's not on heroin. He just likes the young girls. Pan up to the bulletin board.
I'll go now. I want to pay some of those bills, but I'll be right back.
Okay. Close the front door as you go out.
Okay.
I want to stay here and rest a while.
Oh, what? The safe's open. Why, what an opportunity.
You thief.
Well,
I'll have you arrested and locked
she's a
up.
whore already. I mean,
Go ahead, Mr. Brown. Pick up the phone, and I'll yell rape.
Okay. You win. Don't you ever come around here again.
you don't lock your safe, dummy.
Hi, Joe. About that girl, Joe. You know, we just didn't seem to get along. You know how it is.
This your gun?
Why, what's the matter, Joe? Anything wrong?
We just dropped in to return your gun to you. The one June used to get away from you after you raped her. Oh, we know all about it. You can even ask Doc here. You know Doc.
Yes, I do.
Maybe we should talk this over sort of privately.
This is just a common shakedown, that's what it is.
Call it what you want. With me, it's plain business.
The least you say, the better. The girl is the victim. That gun is the evidence, and I, as the physician, am a witness.
I see it now. I was framed before that girl ever came here to work.
All of a sudden, you're getting smart.
Okay, boys. This is all the cash I've got, unless you want to take a note.
Save your notes. Cash is what I asked for.
Hey, what is it? What's the matter with him? He's taking an overdose. Where'd he get all this stuff? He stole it from Joe. Is he okay? He's dead, I tell you. What should we do? Let's get him out of here in a hurry.
He's dead, I tell ya. Wait a minute. You don't get the harp if you're dead, do you? That doesn't seem quite right.
Hello? Police?
He's still got a weak pulse. Call for the ambulance.
For months, gangs of these kids have been holding shindigs at night at the old warehouse by the siding, 5 blocks from here.
The setup is ideal.
Maybe so, but why pick Sunday morning for the job?
It's ideal. It's on a somewhat deserted highway on a Sunday morning. Besides, all of Saturday's receipts are on hand. We cased the station already.
I don't think I can make it. Not on Sunday morning.
Why not?
'Cause my folks make me go to church on Sunday mornings.
Oh, what do you know? A reformer amongst
All
us.
right, tone down. So what? You tell your folks you're going to church early for a change.
I guess so.
I don't know what the world's coming to. Folks just want to run your business.
Well, let's go over the plans once again so everybody knows just what to do.
Yeah, and I expect every one of you to make good. Remember, y'all owe me money, and I want it before you get any more stuff from me.
Okay, tell us once more about tomorrow morning. We'll be all set.
You drive to the gas station. When you get there, the boys get out. You order gas. While the attendant's gas in the car, you walk around and make with a conversation.
And I go to the station office and work over the register.
Right. And by then, the boys will have walked out of range of the gas station.
I get you, boss.
I got it, Joe. Then I go around and give the station attendant the old sucker routine. It'll work.
Why, it's a foolproof plan. The sex, marijuana, heroin gang of 1954 now pulling off the gas station robbery. Now, once the car stops, there's no sound. Oh, except the dubbed-in car door. But you don't hear birds, you don't hear air, there's nothing else. I like this place, good food.
Good morning, ladies. What'll it be?
Make it about 10 gallons, big boy.
Got a phone I can use?
Sure. Out here or right inside the office.
Well, let me use it out here because it's so quiet out here I'll be able to hear her. Why, if I go in the office, there might be air noise and conversations. I'll distract him with my boobs.
Say, handsome, must be pretty lonesome out here.
It can be lonesome, all right, especially this early on a Sunday morning.
Sounds interesting.
Oh my goodness, she's showing her knee. Gotta love it. She'll just start making out right there at the gas station. You gotta love that. And the guy pumping gas thinks nothing of it. I love it.
Stay right where you are, big boy. I mean business.
Oh, he's got a gun too. So much tougher to get the cops out there when you had to go through your pockets to find a dime for the phone first. Ah. Dog tags.
The kid will pull through all right, thinking of kicking the habit. They all talk that way, but they generally come back. Some pusher gets to them sooner or later.
We picked up a peddler the other day. Had 10 ounces of heroin on him. This man's had over 100 arrests. He peddles narcotics to take care of his own addiction. He would, without a doubt, shoot heroin into the radiant veins of your 15-year-old daughter and would then send her into prostitution to supply the money for her addiction and his.
Are we doing anything about it?
Well, we got the information we wanted here. The kid says the fellow that supplies him the dope goes by the name of Joe.
The girl's been shot, but you can't hear a thing. No footsteps on the stairs. No cries or wails. No birds chirping. It's the quietest city ever.
Come on, Doc, get that bullet out.
Yeah? First I gotta know how this happened.
At the service station and knock the deal.
Never mind the details. Remove the bullet.
Look,
I'd like to save a life.
Even if I haven't got a license. I can't stick my neck out for nothing. Besides, I gotta get paid for a job like this.
Here's the money we got from the job. $85. It wasn't worth the trouble.
Let me have it.
I'll take that. I want to see you get started on that bullet first. You'll get your money.
Yeah, love this doc.
Well, don't stand around. Tear her blouse off. You, get me some hot water. And you girls, leave the room. I can't have women around.
Can't do any serious health care with women around. Besides, I want to squeeze her boobs, and if you guys are standing here, it'll be awkward.
You mean to tell me the doc's gonna operate on that filthy, dirty kitchen table?
Oh, control yourself.
Get out of my way or I'll slug you.
You can't go in. That'll be over in a minute.
Take it easy, Doc.
Yeah, have another couple shots.
I'll do the worrying. Here. Give her one of these tablets. We'll make sure she doesn't get up and holler.
Okay. Here.
Oh, where's my instruments?
Oh, yeah. Scalpels and shit. Better get those. I'm sure they're sterile. It's one of those sterile 1950s leather bags, you see.
Listen, I'm telling you, I heard Wanda's voice.
Oh, you don't hear anything.
Here, boy. Bring them instruments here, quick. Put them right here. Look, all I promised to do is to remove that bullet. The rest is up to you.
Just do your stuff, Doc, and see that there are no mistakes.
We have to work fast, boys. Hand me that plant.
What's taking him so long?
Ah, quit worrying. Wouldn't surprise me if this operation was just another boner.
What do you mean?
Just another dead patient.
Why, you low-down tramp.
Oh, yeah, girl fight. Girl fight. Girl fight.
What's going on out there?
Well, the girls must be in trouble. I'll stay right here.
You can't get in there, son.
They're going at it.
There it is.
Keep going, girls. Keep going. Keep fighting.
I tell you, Doc, it don't look good to me.
Oh, she'll come out of it.
Doc, I tell you, she's out cold.
Good thing for the cops that it's not like quiet outside or anything. Yep, no heavy footsteps going up 2 flights of wooden stairs.
Break it up. Hold it. What's going on here? Surgery?
Removing a bullet without first notifying the police.
Get your hands off me, Flatfoot!
Well, the girl's dead. Which one of you removed the bullet?
The doctor did.
We'll soon find out. Where's the doctor?
He ran out when you guys came in.
He won't get far. We've got the building surrounded.
Oh, just shoot him.
Come on, we're going to take all of you.
Run, Doc, run! Quit looking backwards, just run. Hide in the weeds, they'll never think to find you there. Yeah, I say, shoot him! They're just gonna shoot. This guy was running away from us. We have to shoot him. Must be LAPD, I guess.
That's the end of him. Might as well call the coroner.
Ah, the end, ladies and gentlemen. Our Fines classic from 1954. Girl Gang. That's right. Thanks for joining us here for the new Viper Hour. I'll check out some of the posters from that era as we take you out. We got a couple minutes left, and here on the new Viper Hour, we usually are playing reefer jazz from the early 1900s. Tonight was movie night, and on our movie nights we do during the summertime, give us a chance to just relax and unwind. So thanks for joining us. I'm Radical Russ Belville. Join me tomorrow on the Russ Belville Show, live 3 p.m. Pacific Time, for more news and interviews you can use for the cannabis community.
Dreamed about a reefer 5 feet long, mighty immense but not too strong. You'll be high but not for long if